So to foam roll the calf, we're going to break up our leg, our lower leg, into three compartments. 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to begin to work on the lower part of the leg to try and break up our scar tissue, try and increase blood flow and increase flexibility to our ankle joint. So what can happen if we do a lot of running, a lot of exercise, is we build up a lot of these knots and these trigger points in our legs that can eventually lead to tears and worse. So it's really important to make sure you manage your foam rolling and to get your calves especially, because they take a lot of the load. So to break up the leg into three compartments, we're going to use 5 seconds as a general rule to roll, okay? And we're going to use the 5 as a general rule to signify how many times we're actually going to roll on the leg. Okay, so what I would generally do is place one foot on the roller, okay, and roll forward for 5 seconds and 5 seconds on the way back. Okay, so to make this slightly more intense, we just put one foot on the other, and again we just roll forward for 5 seconds and we roll back for 5 seconds. The roller should be nice and central on the calf. We roll forward for 5 seconds and back for 5 seconds. After we've done our 5 rolls, we turn our foot out, okay, and we just repeat the process. So it's 5 rolls back and 5 rolls forward. 5 seconds back and 5 seconds forward. So after we've done our 5 rolls with our foot turned out or externally rotated, we're going to turn it in. Again, we can place our foot on top to increase the intensity. And we're going to roll for 5 seconds and roll for 5 seconds. So again, 5 times with our foot inside. So what we're looking for here is little bumps, little pain points that you will find once you do this, because your calves generally do take a lot of load, is to make sure that we concentrate. If we find a lump or a little pain point, is to concentrate and do little mini rolls on that pain point. So we're looking to search and destroy these little pain points. So little mini rolls, and don't be afraid to work on those for 30 seconds to a minute just to try and get rid of them. So after we've done that, we move up to our next compartment. Okay, so moving from the lower part of the calf or the soleus up to the middle, so the gastrocnemius. Again, we can place our foot on top. We work 5 seconds forward, 5 seconds back, nice and slowly, 5-second tempo, 5 times. Again, if you even want to go up a level and make it even more intense, we can lift our bum up, and that's when we really get nice and deep into the calf. 5 seconds forward, 5 seconds back. As we did the last time, we turn our toe out. Okay, again, we can place a cross, lift our bum up to make it more intense. We can go forward for 5 seconds, back for 5 seconds, and repeat 5 times. After we've done that, we turn onto the inside, place the foot on if you can. It all's on your own pain threshold, so don't worry if it's too sore, just take your foot off. Okay, so I've had a lot of problems with my calf, so I make sure that we try and get it as deep as possible to get right into all those trigger points and sore parts of the muscle. 5 seconds forward, 5 seconds back, 5 times. Okay, and then we move it all the way up to the top compartment. So the third compartment, we just repeat the process. So it's really very simple. Okay, so we just go 5 seconds forward, 5 seconds back. Again, looking for those pain points. We want to go through the 5 rolls forward, 5 rolls back with the 5-second tempo. And at the end of that is when we want to look for those pain points. Okay, so after we've done our 5 rolls, okay, we turn our toe out. Okay, we can again, if we're beginner to this, it will be even quite sore with no pressure on from the other foot. 5 seconds forward, 5 seconds back, 5 times. And then lastly, turn the toe in or internally rotate, roll for 5 seconds, forward 5 seconds, back 5 seconds, 5 times. And if we find any pain points, I've just found one in here, we can just go really slowly and little small micro movements on those pain points or trigger points to really just help release any builds up of scar tissue or any little micro tears in those calves. The important thing to consider here is making sure that we breathe. Okay, we're not holding our breath throughout the movement. You can get up and walk around after you've done one calf. Have a little walk around, and you'll actually feel the difference in how your leg feels after doing one and not doing the other. So just make sure that you do both legs at the same, one after the other. All right, give it a try.